All right, so today we're looking at topic 6-3, which is finding the mean, median, mode, and range. Let's go over the definitions of these. First one we're going to start off with is going to be mean. When we look at mean, we're not looking at somebody being mean, but we're looking at the sum or the average of our data. So we have to find the sum and divide it by the number of numbers in the data. So when I think about mean, I want you to think about the average of my data. So we're going to add up all the numbers, and then we'll divide it by the number of data that we have. And I'll explain that further with some examples. The next thing we're looking at is the median. And when you think about median, I want you to think about the middle. It is the middle of our data set. So if I were to put all my numbers in numerical order, median is the middle number. Next thing that we look at is the mode. And the mode is the number that occurs the most. And then lastly, range. And when we think about range, the range is simply the high minus the lowest number in our data. If I were you, I'd screenshot this. I would also make sure this is written in my notes so that Ms. Paris can give me a great grade for my notes. And let's keep going. So let's look at some examples. All right, so it says, what is the median? The median, once again, the median is the middle. So first we have to put our numbers in numerical order. So start with 0, then 1, then 2, 2, 3, and then 5. Then we got to figure out the middle number here. So we're going to cross it out until we get to the middle. In this case, we have two numbers in the middle. So whenever we have two numbers in the middle, we just add them together and divide by 2. So if I end up with two numbers in the middle, you add them together and divide by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. So our middle number in this data set is 2. Remember, you got to copy down some examples. So let's take a look at the next one. It says, Hugo tallied the number of times his favorite new song played on the 8 radio stations this week. So what is the median? Remember, median is the middle. So we got to figure out the middle of our data set. First, we need to write it in numerical order. So we start with 1, 3, 3, 3. I like to cross it out as I go so I don't miss a number. 5, 7, 7, 8. And then we got to figure out the middle number. So we're going to cross it out until we get to the middle. Oh, there's two numbers in the middle. I told you when we have a situation where there's two numbers in the middle, we're going to add them together and divide it by 2. We end up with 4. So our middle number here is 4. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and try to figure out the mean. To figure out the mean, you have to add, right? So we're going to figure out the average. You're going to add up all your numbers. So I'm going to do 1 plus 6 plus 0 plus 3 plus 0, which is 10. And then I'm going to divide by the number of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. So I divide by 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. So our mean here would be 2. Now looking at the next one. An airline tracks how many bags its passengers bring with them. The 9 most recent passengers brought the following bags. So the question is, what is the median? Remember that the median is the middle number. So we got to put it in numerical order. So we start out with 1, 2, 2, another 2, 3, 3, another 3, and 4, 4. I cross them out so I don't miss a number. And then we figure out the middle number. The middle number here is 3. We don't have two numbers in the middle, so we didn't have to add them together and divide by 2. So our median here is simply 3. Let's take a look at another example. It says, Town Council reported on how many stop signs there are on a street. So the question is, what is the median? Remember, median is middle number. So we're doing 2, we're counting our tallies. Each one is a 5, so 5 plus 5, that's 10 plus another 1, 11. 5, 10, 11, 12. Then a 5, 10, 11. 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we got to find out the median, so we got to put it in numerical order. So 2 would be the first number, right? And then the next number would have to be 9, and then 11, 11, 12, 15, and then 17. Now we get to figure out the middle. So we cross it out till we get to the middle. The middle of our data set is 11, so that is our median. Let's try another example. This one, another median, so that's putting the numbers in order. So we got to figure out what is the middle number of our data set. And we get 53 as the first number we start with, then 54, 57, 60, 61, 62, 63. Oh wait, I missed another 62. It's 2 62s. That's why we gotta cross them out as we go. 63 and then 64. Now we get to figure out the middle. Middle, finding the middle. 61 would be our median, because the median is the middle number. Then let's take a look at the median here. We're going to put the numbers in numerical order. So we start with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4. Got to figure out the middle number. Try to test yourself, pause the video, and see if you can figure it out yourself. The middle number here will be a 3. Let's look at this one. Question says, what is the mean? Remember, mean is the average. So to figure out that average, we got to add to figure out the total. So let's do that. 10 plus 6 plus 3 plus 9 plus 2 plus 4 plus 10 plus 8 plus 8 to give us 60. And then we divide by the number of numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Divided by 10. 60 divided by 10 is 6, so our mean is 6. Let's take a look at this one. We got to figure out the range. The range is simply the high minus the low. So looking at our data, the highest number is a 7, the lowest number is a 2. So we would do 7 minus 2, which is 5. So 5 is our range. And then looking at this one, Tisha looked at her email and it's asking us to find the mode. That's a number that happens the most. So which number happens the most? Let me fix this. So let's figure it out. So this is 7. This is 4. I'm looking at it by looking down here. And then the next one would have to be a 3. This is a 7, a 4, and a 4. The number that keeps happening the most is 4. So 4 would be our mode. And let's look at this one. It says the teacher counted the number of times that students went down the slide during recess, and they're asking us to find the mean. Remember, to figure out the mean, we have to add up all of our numbers. So we have 0 plus 0 plus 0, right? We have 3 zeros. Then we've got to do plus 2 2s. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 3s. We're just adding everything together. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Plus 3. Then we got 1 4 to add to our list. 2 5s and then 2 6s. Remember, we got to add all of this together. So let's practice doing that. That's 2 plus 2 is 4. And then I've got 5 3s, that's a 15. 1 4, 2 5s, and then 2 6s. That gives me a total of 45. And then we divide by the number of numbers. So let's see, how many numbers do we have here? We have 3 plus 2 is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 numbers. So we're going to divide that by 15. So 45 divided by 15, the average or the mean is 3. So all you do is you add up all your data and you divide by the number of numbers. Let's do these quickly. What is the median here? What is the median? So let's first identify our numbers. This is 8, 5, 0, 10, 8, 8, and a 6. We have to put it in numerical order. 0, 5, 6, 8, 8, 8, 10. Then we got to figure out the middle number. So we cross it out till we figure out the middle. And our middle number is an 8. That's how you read the table. Let's try this one. Figuring out the median. You got to identify your numbers. 10, 40, 40, 10, 20, 30, 40. So let's figure out the middle. We got to put in order. 10, 10, 20, 30, and then 3 40s. We're crossing it out till we get to the middle. And our middle number is 30. Let's try, I think that we've gone over all of our examples. So go ahead and